One of the most interesting definitions I've seen about inclusive leadership is about leaders who are aware of their own biases, who understand what cultural baggage they bring into situations, and they understand how that impacts on the way they lead, how they engage with people who are different from them, and actually how they create inclusive working spaces. So when you come to one of our masterclasses, I'm really looking for you to be able to answer some of those questions. What are your own cultural value preferences? What does that mean for the way that you engage with difference? What are the skills that you need in order to work effectively across diverse cultural contexts? And how can you take that and apply that to what you do every day? And those are some of the things that you would take away from one of our masterclasses. Well, there are 4 definitive things about cultural intelligence compared to other approaches. The first one is that it's developmental. So you can grow your cultural intelligence. Now that's incredibly good news, because that means if you're a leader sitting in a masterclass, you're not just being made to feel, listen, I don't have these skills, how am I ever going to do this? What you're hearing is, whatever your cultural intelligence levels are at the moment, you can grow it, you can increase it. It's the start of a journey, and that's really exciting. The other thing is that it's based on solid and robust academic research. So again, this is not just a nice to have. This is not something that we've come up with, a newfangled idea. There's 30 years solid research behind this, and that gives it credibility, you know. And that also it's based on a clearly defined framework. And that's really interesting as well. So every facilitator, the model we use is developed by the Cultural Intelligence Center based on that research. And there's a clear framework to what we're doing. The capabilities are clear. The cultural values we're looking at are clearly defined. And finally, it's predictive. We know, because research tells us, that your level of cultural intelligence will define how you make decisions, how resilient you are when you're working across cultures. So we're working to a very clearly defined framework that means that each of our participants starts a journey and understands what that journey looks like and where it's going to take them.